What's up, everybody? It's D's World. I got a reaction. I'm about to react. Ben Shapiro. I guess they're. You remember that 6-7? It might be longer now for Kaepernick when he took the knee, and then all the stuff he did after that. He put socks about pigs for cops, and then he got released, and nobody never wanted to pick him up. And yep, and he make books, and he's trying to say his adopted parents are racist and this and that and this and that. So I just want to see what they're talking about. That it's only just about 2 minutes, 2.5. So let's just see what they're talking about into the disagreement or this debate. Hopefully the debate is cool, but if they start debating, go crazy, that makes it more interesting. All right.
I feel that regardless of whether you agree with the act or not, someone taking a knee during the national anthem at the beginning of a football game, I believe that if you don't say, okay, I disagree with the act, I don't think it's the right place, I don't think it's the right whatever the case may be, however, I agree with it in so much as I would like to protect that individual's freedom of speech. And my question is, I don't hear you certainly, or a lot of anyone on the conservative side or right side, as you would call it, as someone may call it, defending, saying, okay, look, I don't agree with it, but I agree with that person's freedom of speech in that moment, or utilizing that act.
So it depends on the forum. So this is a public university. I have a right to speak here, right? There's a difference between that and, for example, DePaul University. So DePaul University is a private university. Last year, I think it was last year, DePaul invited me to speak, or at least some of the students did. The administration said I couldn't, and when I showed up on campus, they threatened to arrest me. I didn't sue the university because they have a right to do that. I think they're wrong, I think they're foolish, but they have a right to do that. Okay. So Colin Kaepernick does not have the right to kneel on the sidelines of a private NFL event. If he wants to kneel in a park, he's more than welcome to do so.
According to who he does.
Yeah, that's what I tried. I told a couple people like that. I'm sorry, I'm stopping it, but okay. They're like, oh, well, freedom of speech, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, hey, who's the one that he's with right there? The NFL. He worked at that time, and they wasn't cool with it. And then, yeah. Well, anyways, let's keep going.
Well, he doesn't have the legal right. He can't sue the NFL to force them to.
Oh, sure, he can't sue the NFL, certainly.
So that's the distinction that I'm making. When it comes, like, if Colin Kaepernick were to come here, like right here, and like after the event that we haven't organized, he wants to kneel on the stage all day long, that's totally fine. It's a public university, he can do what he wants. Right. So time, place, and manner restrictions are a thing, and so is private versus public. So I'll defend Colin Kaepernick's right to say whatever the hell he wants in any public area so long as he's not violating the rights of private property owners to control their property, because they do have rights. Like, he couldn't come into my living room and just kneel on the floor. Having a right to do something does not make it the appropriate or right thing to do. I don't think that kneeling for the national anthem is either smart politics or the right thing to do, because there are certain things that still have to unify us, like the idea the country is based on good foundations. And if he wanted to kneel for the national anthem outside a police station, I think that would be a lot more useful for his supposed cause than taking millions and millions of dollars of contracts from Nike to pretend to be a social justice warrior.
Facts. We all know it's all about money right there. After when they released him, how come no other teams wanted him? I mean, yes, he was a talent enough to maybe be a backup or something like that, but to do that media and have everything trying to hit him up and call him all the time and this and this, man, the team will probably get hella pissed off. Like, man, how come he gets all this glory and everybody's all asking him? They probably wouldn't like that. So, that's the whole thing like that.
Very skeptical of Colin Kaepernick. I think there are a lot of people who actually care about these issues and have studied the issues and don't wear socks with pictures of cops as pigs on them.
Facts. Hey, man, I agree with him this one, man, 100%. For real. Okay, let me be real right now, okay? Okay, Kaepernick's from Turlock, okay? That's where, he went to school, went to high school, all that kind of stuff. Now, we know about his mom and his dad. They let him go. Of course, his mom, I guess he don't know his dad, and that's a biological dad and his mom, and he was raised with white parents, okay? So he was adopted and all that. Now, if we talk about Kaepernick, when it first started, I was first in my injury, so I was trying to read and write, and trying to understand. But in my brain, I could say that kind of stuff like, man, this dude is tripping to me. Like, why is he crying about this stuff from nothing? Man, because if we know, he wasn't playing that good at that time too. And then I remember the backup, he he took his spot, man, because he wasn't playing that well for about like a year and a half or something like that. Okay, now let's go back to it. Okay, so this guy that he had people that when let's say he has some people that have middle class that put him in sports, put money on him, they provide him, they went to college, they did everything like this, and this dude cries about everything. I don't know if he even know about that kind of stuff, man. I remember when he make his little comic book or something that it was racist, because his adopted parents and everything that they're tripping about him because he had a do rag. Like, oh, that's thug or something. Dude, you have to understand this, man. When I'm in high school, I used to be really baggy, okay? And I used to have my auntie, okay, my auntie. She used to always say something to me. Why you trying to look like a thug? Why you be doing this, that? Because I used to put white tees like double white tees, and I was only just maybe like 5'7", 5'8". So I wasn't that tall at the time. Now I'm 5'11", but at the same time, that's still really tall and baggy and everything. And I still rock that because hip hop and everything, and I put baggy jeans and all the stuff like that. That was my style because that's what I used to see right there in media and everything else. He used to always or watch movies and music videos and all that. You have to be. I want to be cool like that. But now I'm not trying to be baggy right there. All right. Now Kaepernick. So just because they tell you this and this, that made it racist. So my auntie say that, would I get mad and be like, "Oh my goodness, that's racist," or "Oh, you're a hater"? Nah, man, she's just being real because she loves me and she's like, "Oh, stop it," blah blah blah. Just like my grandpa too. If I'm baggy, like some people, I mean, I used to bag my jeans. And then my grandpa's like, "Why you bagging your jeans?" Like, oh man, some. He's like, "You know what, man? That's that's really what it's for." I'm like, "What?" It's like, "Yeah, in prison they usually do it. They're gay, 'cause it's easy to." I'm like, for real. So I stopped doing it, man. But yeah, somebody's like saying something like that doesn't mean that's hating. Like these people put money on you, feed you, everything else, raise you, and he's just stupid, man. That's just my opinion. Everything he does, I think it's all about money with them. And I guess he had like his wife or whatever, and she's all about, oh, this, the white man hates me. Man, he's half white, and he was raised with white people. That's one thing I don't understand with this dude. How can I believe about everything he says? This dude, sheesh. I don't know why people hate that. Like, man, I don't know why he hates that. Hates the people that feed you and raise you. That doesn't make no damn freaking sense, man. But hey, Dave right there, he just cooked that right there. All facts with it, showing that kind of stuff. Okay, now look like this. Let's say, because there's like a big thing that's happening right now in school. There are students, not students. There is teachers that they're putting LGBTQ and everything like that, their flags in in um in class, and people are trying to protest, so it shouldn't be with the kids. Like, why'd you put it? Now, if the people like schools and the one that's the boss of it, they say no, they say no. But people protesting like they're like, oh, some, yes, this, they should know that. It's what the people, they shouldn't do that for kids like that. It's all about education, not about their feelings and that kind of stuff like that. Just like they're saying with this one, it's all about feelings with his. So yeah, Got man, like if I have no kids, but I have my little sister. She's 8 years old now. If I go right there and I seen her teacher and has that kind of stuff that I think that it can very like put something in her head that's gonna see it every day, think it's fine, but it's not, and we're not raised that kind of way. It's different. It's not about the A's, the B's, or trying how to read and write. Nothing about the other stuff. I would get pissed off. Come on, man. Just like his stuff. Like to me, a lot of people wasn't feeling that, and now we still not feeling that. So yeah. So hey, man, hit me in the comments. Tell me what you think about Ben. Did he cook it? I think he just facts is facts, man. Facts is the only thing to say. Sorry. Hit me in the comments. Like, subscribe, show love. All right, peace.